Okay guys, so I have another beer brewing video for you today. This one is going to be slightly different than our normal videos. This one is an all extract brew. We have absolutely no grain in this one, and that's kind of just because every time we do a blonde ale or a pale ale, the extract that we get is very dark. It's a dark barley extract, and it's causing all of our beers to come out dark brown. And we said we're going to try a blonde, like a very light blonde extract. So we have here is Cooper's Canadian Blonde liquid extract. So it should be like a Canadian blonde ale. But the way we're going to brew it, we're going to turn it more to an IPA. So we have, we got a bulk by 100 grams of crystal hops. So they should be relatively sweet and they're not all too bitter. And then we have 1 kg of light spray malt, and we have 1 kg of brewing sugar. I'm only going to use half of this stuff because I don't want this to turn out close to 6. I want to try and keep it as close to like 4.5 to 5 max. So yeah, so basically this extract is pre-hopped for blonde Canadian blonde ale. So I'm guessing that's going to be bitter in hops. So we're going to use this, and then I'm going to add my own hops, and I'm probably just going to figure out when, just off the top of my head. So basically this entire brew is going to be me experimenting. And since we're experimenting, I've decided I'm going to add some mango in. So I'm going to add some into the boil, and I'm going to add some into fermentation, but for that I'm going to have to heat it up and kill off any bacteria in it. So, considering we're technically making our own little IPA, you know the story, you have to drink an IPA. This is 51st State IPA. Oh, it's made by O'Hara's. Cool.
You pay 70 quid for
Yeah,
turkey.
you get frozen turkey in Tesco for 26-27 euro.
That's great. Can we get back to beer brew?
Well, the dog like the legs.
Yeah, I like that. It's not as sweet as I'd expect. I'd expect a lot of sweetness, but it's quite bitter.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, the reason I bought this is because they're meant to give off a very tropical feel. So I'm wondering, do we go full IPA and just riddle it with hops? Yeah, so I figured out what we're doing with hops. We're going to do 2 additions. We're going to do 2 ounce-and-a-half additions, one at 15 minutes, one at flame out. I'm going to take a full mango, and I'm going to cube it, and that's going to go in for the full boil. Now this boil is only going to be 45 minutes because we have no grain, so you don't actually need to, there's no grain to steep, and the boil doesn't need to be as long because it's just the sugars that have to dissolve essentially. So yeah, I'm going to go fill up my pot and we can get to brewing.